do you say this number in Danish?
Sex. Illum ser nagħmel video differenti ħanitkellem rigward il-prezz tad-dar u ħanamlu bid-dar. Għawijat. Issa ħanibda nitkellem bl-Ingliż għaliex Martin ma jifhimx bl-Ingliż. Imma jien nafx qed ngħid għaliex Martin ma jifhimx bl-Ingliż. We're going to have a set of questions, me and Martin, okay? We have them prepared here, okay? And we're going to answer the questions. Shall I start?
Yeah, begin.
Okay. So, the first question is, who is Martin?
Well, I am your husband for 2 years now. Yes. What? Sure. For 2 years now, yeah. I'm your husband and I'm Danish.
That's the next question, Martin.
Yeah, we're getting them all together.
So, question number 2 is, from which country Martin comes from?
From Denmark.
Okay, so Martin is from Denmark. Cling. Right?
Are you okay?
Yes.
I don't know what you're doing. It's very weird.
Okay.
You need to
So,
better.
question number 3. In which country are we living?
Well, we're currently living in sunny Malta.
Yes, we live in Malta together. We've been living in Malta for 9 years together. We both work here. That's it, I think.
Yeah. Next one.
Next one. Why did we buy a house in Denmark? I will start this. I always wanted a small, like cottage feel-like house in the countryside in Denmark. It was always my dream. Martin supported that idea completely, and we were searching for a house in Denmark. First, we were giving a little bit up because banks wouldn't give us a loan because we work in Malta, not in Denmark, so the Danish bank wouldn't give us the loan.
Or if they finally would give a loan, it would be 12% interest rate.
Yes.
With a 50% down payment, which is quite extreme. So we came more or less to the point, it's like it's better we save up the money instead of going with the bank, because we could easily see with the interest rate over 20 plus years, it wouldn't make sense. So better we save up for a few more years. So yeah, so it's true. We felt like we should have a small cottage close to the countryside or the beach.
What are the future intentions for the house? Are we thinking of moving?
Well, take it away, Mike.
So, the house we bought was not part of our plans because it's not a small cottage. It was a lucky find, just to put it there.
It's part of the pension plan.
Yes, it was a very lucky find. And we intend to do it part of our pension plan, where we are going to renovate it to be a bed and breakfast, and also have a section of the house where we will be living in when we are on our pension days. We might move before, in accordance to how Malta will be treating us. And to be honest, at the moment, Malta's not going towards the right direction. So it might be before our pension age, but we don't know yet.
That's true, and our pension age, it could be when we're in our 30s, could be when we're 60s, we never know. It depends what the future brings.
Exactly.
So we see how it's going, and we have a good plan for the next few years, what we're gonna do and our focus area.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
How do you say this number in Danish?
This number in Danish is sex.
Well done.
So, how much did the house cost us? So, the house, it was a lucky find. It was a very lucky find. Martin showed me the pictures of the house, and I told him we couldn't afford it for sure, because it was large. It had 9 bedrooms, still has 9 bedrooms, and it has a very large, it's a very large plot. And when he told me the price, it is equivalent to a 1-car garage, basement garage in Malta, literally.
Currently, yeah, with the price
Yes.
and fluctuation and everything in Malta, how it's going. With properties, yeah, it's the equivalent to a garage here in Malta. So obviously, since the price was quite good. We knew there's going to be some issues with the property as well. But I took a look within a week from seeing the photos online, contacting the real estate agent. I got a viewing. And from that viewing point, I literally shook the hand with the real estate agent and told him I would buy it. And a few days later, we had everything written down on paper.
So, the next question. Was it a hassle to buy a property in Denmark? So I would like to start off that to buy property in Denmark you have to be Danish or you have like close ties with Denmark. So obviously Martin is Danish. And was it a hassle? It was not a hassle at all because the real estate agent prepares everything. The notary documents, the architectural documents, everything is already set up for you by the real estate agent. So you know all the materials the house is made up of and everything. All the good things, and also they mention the bad things in the property. So you know what you're buying. So it's like you're buying out of, for me, it was the experience was like I was buying off from eBay. I was like scrolling, I like this house, pay it. We paid it online.
Yeah.
We paid it online, and within a week and a half, we had the house.
That's true. It took no time at all to do it. And as Mark is saying, is we had all the documents already from the real estate agent. Plus even doing the meeting and seeing the property, he told me about it, told me of the good things and the bad things as well. Told me about the community as well, the neighbors around here and the whole area, because I'm not from that part of Denmark. It was very nice, very welcoming, and it was a very nice experience, to be fair, and straightforward.
Good. We're going for the next question.
Yeah.
Martin, how was your first night experience in the house?
Well, so the house is not in the best state of living. And you've seen the videos from the first one he made and even the further ones, hopefully.
There are photos which I'm going to show before my videos. It was worse.
Well, that is true. But as you know, the house, we got it in November. And November in Northern Europe is not a nice time so to speak. It's very dark, it's a bit windy, a bit rainy and semi-cold just before winter. But I knew what I was going into. I already saw the property a few weeks before in October. So I knew that there's sofas, there's beds, there's maybe heating if I'm lucky, maybe not. So I went there, got a sleeping bag, got a blanket, got the tiniest fan heater I could find, because it was the only one I could find in the store before closing.
It was winter, November when he went.
Yeah, it was 5 degrees during night. So that meant 5 degrees in the house. So I was sleeping on the least disgusting piece of furniture, which was a sofa, with a fan heater on my face, with a sleeping bag, and that was my first night experience. With no toilet working, with water running though, ice cold, and no heating and light in most of the property.
How is the lifestyle in Denmark when compared with Malta?
Well, we can start with the weather, because the weather here is sunny most of the time and you don't need to think about it's going to rain most of the year. So
we have nice beaches.
Yeah, there's nice beaches. So you kind of take that for granted in Malta. They can always go out and you don't need to look at the weather forecast. It's a bit hectic because everything is more or less built up, and even if you go to what's called the countryside, for me it's still close to people, you can still hear noises and what's going on. So it still feels like a big town you're going out in. So there's always crowded.
Whilst time is passing by, we're feeling it more. Malta's getting more populated, more people in each other.
We can feel it from just a few localities, a lot of building going up. It's everywhere now. Everywhere.
Yes.
It's developing, so to speak, both for the good and for the bad, so to speak. I say in Denmark, it's a bigger country, obviously, so there's a bit more space in between people, and where we have the property, it's a small village in a nice area, but we're not that far away from good amenities, so to speak. So we're close to a big city, we're close to the forest, close to the beach, if we want that. We're very close to the neighbors, literally we share the same driveway. So the lifestyle in Denmark is you're more closer with your neighbors than you are with your family, because your family most likely it's a few hours away. Your neighbor is literally just either across the road or literally next door. And you build up a good relations straight away, I would say.
Something which I found very weird is that you go to visit your friend or your neighbor and you just go in. The door is always open, even hours during the day is always open. It's not locked. So you just go into your neighbor's house, say hi, give them your produce or what you have, or they always come by and give them what they have produced from their gardens. So yes, and we help each other out. Yes, and that's how lifestyle is. It's I think how my parents or grandparents used to describe Malta, how it used to be before, kind of thing, where the neighbors were more your friends. The last question:
Ooh.
who bought the house? I always say I bought an abandoned house, but in reality, uh, he bought the house. I helped him out.
Yes. That is the
That's how
correct
it,
answer.
yes. Yes, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you have other questions that maybe we'll do another video like this regarding your questions, please list them in the comments below so we can answer your questions. Bye bye. See you.
Ciao, ciao.